The other day a friend of mine was over and he was looking at my slide copier here. And he was mentioning how he had some slides, and so I kind of indicated, oh, I'd do them for you. How much you got? Well, he says I've only got one box. Or actually, I guess he said about one box. So I guess what he meant was he had one cardboard box with 5 trays. But that's okay, he's a pretty good guy. So he brought them over today. But today is the 25th of August. That means there's only 4 months until Christmas Day. And I've still got my Christmas candy balls to finish. So starting tomorrow, I better get to work on those candy balls instead of sitting here with these slides just sort of monkeying around. Ow! Got to get rid of that monkey. Well, here we go with the last of the 5 boxes. He's got some pretty nice slides. They're actually worth digitizing. And I hope you can see all these slides, because my plan is to tell him that I'm going to have every slide will be seen on YouTube. So here's all the slides, and they're all on YouTube. All 5 boxes.
Okay, maybe that's not very nice.
And here we are. This is the last one of the 5 trays. Almost 5 full trays, so that's almost 200 slides. And it didn't take me that long to do. So tomorrow morning, I'll get started on the Christmas candy balls. That's what this video is all about.
Well, okay, it's tomorrow morning. And I do not like to do reenactments. So if things look sort of awkward and clumsy, it's because I'm doing them awkward and clumsy. But anyway, I guess it goes with the age. You know, I can hardly believe that it's 2.5 months ago that I put these boards up here. Now I want to explain something here. There's been people that have seen my workshop videos and they say, "Your workshop is carpeted?" Well, this used to be our old family room, or the rec room as they used to call it 40, 50 years ago. And this carpet was glued down, and it's just too hard to get up. And one benefit of having a carpet in your workshop is it really helps to deaden the sound. It's not as echoey as it normally would be in an ordinary hard-walled, hard-floored, hard-ceilinged workshop. Now my plan here is to rip these boards into the right width, but to be able to do that easily on the table saw, I find it's a lot easier to do a shorter piece than a real long piece. Those boards are 9-10 feet long, and they're a little bit unwieldy in a small workshop. So I'm going to just cross-cut them here and make them a little easier to handle.
if you're in the market for a good saw like this, of this type, this is a good saw. This will be the last one I ever have of this type. It's a little bit on the pricey side. You can buy cheaper, but it's a really good saw. I recommend it. I still have my old blade on here from when I was cutting some material that I thought I might hit a nail on. So I better change into my ripping blade here. And as I said once before, I've learned the hard way. It's a good idea to put gloves on when you're doing this, because occasionally the wrench can slip. And also I found that if I lower the blade all the way down, it's a lot easier to get my hand down in here. There's a little bit more room this way. Now this doesn't have to be real tight. There! I've made a mobile base for all my heavy equipment that I want to move around. And it's at times like this that I'm sure glad I did. I've got my large dust collector hooked up to the table saw, and it does a pretty good job, but there's always a little bit of sawdust that gets thrown out from the top. You'll probably see it there under my right arm. Anyway, I'm really glad that I've got that homemade air cleaner. That's that green box that's just to my right. After I'm through here, I'll turn it on, and after about 15 minutes, it'll clear all the air. Maybe I'll show you how much sawdust gets collected on the filters there. It's amazing how much is in the air. Each bowl has 3 rings. And each ring has 12 segments. And if there's 12 bowls, that means I need 432 little segments like this, cut out of this aspen and mahogany. And speaking of mahogany, it's a beautiful wood. Except it's getting rare, according to people in the lumber industry, which is really too bad because it's a beautiful wood. So I guess you'll have to wait till tomorrow now. That'll be the Christmas Candy Bowl Part 5. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and thank you for watching.